My husband refuses to take care of our disabled child.
I know it's not this segment, but he's a shit cunt.
I picture Aura and I'm like, you know what? That's fair call, mate.
No, you had that kid, you did the deed, you decided to keep it, you helped raise it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was just kind of picturing, like, in general, like, expecting anyone to take care of Aura.
Yeah, anyone who is not the biological parent, sure, fair, tap out, don't come round. It's understandable. We've met them. But if you are that child's biological parent...
It's your job to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if it's hard, then you need to keep doing it until it gets easier. Or at least you have developed a significant number of strategies in order to cope with the hard, be that strategies to cope with the situations that are raised or to, you know, manage your own personal self as a result of whatever hardships are being caused as a result.
Yeah, because the main part of taking care of someone else is also making sure that you are taken care of.
And no matter what kind of kid you get, no matter what kind of caring role it is, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's all hard. None of it's easy. It's just fucking hard. There's varying levels of hard. I made this post on another subreddit, but I'm making it here too to find support from fellow Christians who can advise me. Yeah, I forgot to mention this is from r/Christianity.
Yeah, I may be changing that paddle real quick.
My husband, 30 male, and I, 26 female, had our little baby boy over a year ago. Unfortunately for my baby, he was born premature at 7 months and had to be put in ICU to help him survive. My baby over the following year showed some abnormalities with movement. After we saw he barely could crawl and neither could hold his head when sitting. We took him to pediatrician visits and doctors recently diagnosed him with cerebral palsy and that he'd never be able to walk. Okay, ignore any doctor that physically says that. Because any neurodevelopmental disorder, any traumatic brain injury in general, like this happens with autistics all the fucking time, it is physically not possible. I say this as a qualified and published, internationally recognized academic in autism and neurodivergent conditions, right? It is not physically possible. There is no evidence to suggest or that says or that indicates in any way that it is possible to predict what any child will look like when they reach adulthood. I know so many advocates and academics who were the typical autistic that everyone pictures, as well, ignorant people picture when they think of autistics, the unable to talk, the heavily overstimming, the constant disruptions, never being able to kind of stay quiet, never making eye contact, all of the behavioral issues that are constantly being mentioned when people describe what an autistic looks like. That was so many of us as kids, and it is just chalk and cheese compared to what we look like now. There are so many people I know who have raised kids that experience cerebral palsy, and they say they were told exactly the same thing, that their kids would never do X, Y, or Z. 15 fucking years later, they're doing it. Just because that is how the human brain works. It is always looking for back roads and open windows, finding ways to get to areas of the brain when certain areas and connections are disrupted or broken. It will find another way. Shit just starts growing like weeds in a yard. You plant something on one side and all of a sudden it pops out on the other side of your fucking house and you wonder how the hell it got there. That's just the connections that end up being made in the brain when it's trying to work out how to make a connection that isn't there anymore. It will keep trying in different ways.
What she said.
My husband, learning about our son's disability, has become mad and directed his anger towards me. He told me that he doesn't want to raise a disabled child because he says it's a waste of time and money. He said that we should just give our baby up for adoption and have another one. I obviously called him crazy for saying this about our child. I've tried convincing my husband that we have to accept our child with a disability, but he has insulted me, telling me it's my fault that I gave birth at 7 months, and he has even accused me of cheating on him to deny our baby is his child. My husband has become verbally abusive towards me, telling me he wants a divorce because in his eyes, I've failed as a mother for giving birth to a disabled child.
Give it to him.
He just told me that he's already looking for another woman who can give him healthy children. I just feel sad my husband sees our baby as trash and won't help me to take care of him. I don't want to be a single mother and not being able to work and take care of my child at the same time.
Understandable, but you don't have a choice in this situation now. Get ahead of the situation. Get his DNA from his toothbrush. Have that paternity test done. Make him pay to help raise that child, whether he wants to or not.